Today on VOX, we have information on police body cams and more. Ethan Scoggins will have your local weather, and Gunnar Taylor will have your sports.
It's Tuesday, October 20th, 2020, and you're watching VOX News Today.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Jay Standridge.
And I'm Kendra Taylor.
The Bradley County Sheriff's Department is planning to move forwards with putting body cameras on their officers in 2021. A camera will be worn by traffic deputies, student resource officers, and all the agency's patrol division. Sheriff Steve Lawson told Channel 3 News, quote, "I think the times call for body cameras to make sure we are able to capture everything we need to capture on the street. We want to protect our officers, and we want to make sure they are equipped with the best, and it's a step in the right direction," end quote.
One of the first female fighter pilots to serve in the U.S. Navy revealed she was told to go find something girls can do after she inquired about a career in aviation at school. 58-year-old Tammy Jo Schultz spent years training for the U.S. Navy before she was accepted to the Navy's Aviation Officer Candidate School in 1985. She said that after applying for the Air Force, she was told the military don't need women pilots and to send her brother instead. Despite the adversary she faced, Tammy said she decided not to be offended and a victim, and she believed she had the raw skill set necessary to become a fighter pilot and would keep going until she achieved her goal. Schultz made headlines in 2018 when she safely landed a Southwest Airlines flight after the engine exploded in midair, killing a female passenger.
While most of the world was shut down during the pandemic, Chris Penny's Grapevine Porch acted as a grand central terminal for unlikely travelers. Boxes of painted rocks from across the United States and occasionally the globe. The rocks began arriving after Penny and his two daughters decided to contribute to a trail at the city's Park, which had started accumulating rock art in late March. He said he started buying painted rocks off the internet, and his trail's notoriety grew. They began to receive gifts and donations, and Penny said his porch was overwhelmed by boxes almost daily at the height of the pandemic closures, sometimes with 5 or 6 mail tubs full of packages.
Bel Air High School senior Annie Zhu won the Gloria Barron Prize for Young Heroes because of her work helping underprivileged Houstonians by co-founding the Fresh Hub app, a nonprofit that collects food from Houston area grocery stores and bakeries and distributes them to neighborhoods that are considered food deserts. The award, Zhu believes, is for all of them. Zhu is one of 15 winners of the award that recognizes, quote, inspiring, public-spirited young people from diverse backgrounds, end quote, across North America.
A Mexican restaurant in Iowa has gone viral after erecting a sign that reads, "No love, no tacos," in response to backlash over an earlier sign some customers called too political. Alfonso Medina, the owner of La Carreta Mexican Grill in Marshalltown, erected the first sign in August at the entrance to the restaurant's parking lot. Medina said he did not consider the sign to be political, but received angry social media comments and anonymous letters calling him a leftist Marxist, according to CNN. In posts on Facebook and Instagram, Medina wrote, quote, "Just trying to change the world with good food, drinks, and a few standing up for what we believe in, like Angela companies do. If others have the right to be vocal, so do we. We're sorry if your burrito had to get political, but it was the only way y'all would listen."
NASA is looking to make history today as they attempt to get a sample of an asteroid. The OSIRIS-REX spacecraft is set to touch the surface of the asteroid at exactly 6:12 p.m. Starting at 5 p.m., there will be a live stream to watch OSIRIS-REX attempt to make history over on NASA's website.
Here's Ethan Scoggins with your weather.
We have some rain moving up, and then I'll tell you how bad that'll get right after this break.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back. Now let's take a look at our weather at a glance. Today, we got a high of 79 and a low of 53. We have a lot of sun coming in. We have some 5-mile-per-hour wind gusts coming in from the north. And we also have a humidity index of 84%. Now let's take a look at our weekly weather report. On Wednesday, we're still going to have some sun with some clouds moving in with a high of 81 and a low of 57. Thursday, those clouds are sticking around, but we still will have some sunshine with a high of 82 and a low of 61. Friday, those clouds are moving even more with a high of 79 and a low of 60. And on Saturday, those clouds are finally making some rain with some scattered thunderstorms and a high of 76 and a low of 59. Those thunderstorms are staying around until Sunday with a high of 78 and a low of 59. And come Monday, we shouldn't have too much thunder anymore, but we'll still have some light rain with a high of 77 and a low of 57. Now let's take a look at our local radar. As you can see here, we don't have those clouds moving up just yet, but give it some time and we'll be covered in it. Now let's take a look at our national radar. As you can see, we have the storms coming from Florida around the bottom here, around the Bahamas. We have the ice storms moving in from the west over to the Midwest, making some snow around the... we have some snow just coming down in the Midwest. And we have those storms still going up across the top of the East Coast around Canada. And now I'm going to send it to Gunner with your sports.
Monday Night Football kicked off 2 games last night. I'll have your scores and more right after this break.
In 1933, Ray Jackson founded Jackson Furniture in the midst of the Great Depression. We opened our doors the day the banks closed theirs. Since then, we have continued to create furniture right here in the USA. We have seen decades of American prosperity, challenge, war, and mind-blowing advancements in science and technology. We have never forgotten the way our company and country began, with perseverance, hope, and hard work. Throughout all of those decades of change, one thing remains consistent. Families love to relax together in a room filled with comfortable furniture. That is where we have been and will always be. From being huddled around a radio to being kicked back in front of a giant flat screen.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the upcoming World Series. The Tampa Bay Rays face the Los Angeles Dodgers tonight for Game 1. It will be with Tyler Glasnow versus Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw is known for not being on his game in the World Series, showing a 5.13 ERA in his career. The Dodgers continue to be heavy favorites, but we will see. Now to Monday Night Football. The Chiefs beat the Bills 26-17, and the Cardinals beat the Cowboys 38-10. The Bears face the Saudi Asian Trojans Thursday at 7:30. The theme is blackout. That's all for me. Stay tuned for more right after this break.
Alexa, ask Whirlpool. Hey Google, ask Whirlpool. Ask Whirlpool. Ask Whirlpool.
Care can be a handful. That's why our Whirlpool Smart Range helps you care smarter with voice control.
Hey Google, ask Whirlpool to turn off the oven.
Set oven timer for 5 hours. Keep warm. Alexa, ask Whirlpool to preheat the oven to 350.
So life doesn't revolve around your range. Everyday care. Whirlpool.
Welcome back, Bradley Central. It's Spirit Week this week, and Monday was a success. So many people showed up in their pajamas, and some even wore onesies like Winnie the Pooh and Stitch. Today is Color Wars, tomorrow is Space Cowboys, Thursday is Decade Day, and Friday is Extreme Bradley. Get out there and share your school spirit.
Even after breaking records, lines are still piling up for early voting. Some people are waiting half an hour to get into the building. Early voting was up 52% from 2016 in the first 4 days. The deadline to request a ballot is 5 p.m. this Friday. Early voting ends on October 29th.
According to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, a 2-year-old June Simpson has been found after an hour of an issued Amber Alert. She was last seen around Mitchell Road in Kingsport within Sullivan County. She was found safe and is with her family now.
Fall Fun Fest Pumpkin Patch and Corn Maze is going till the 31st of October. The Lucky Lad Farms is offering much more than just picking pumpkins and a corn maze. They also have a corn launcher, a petting zoo, and also a playground. The location is 4374 Rocky Glade Road in Eagleville, Tennessee.
Halloween Pooch Parade is happening October 31st at 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. They ask you to leash your pet and bring poop bags to clean up after your pet. The event is happening at Cheekwood Estate and Gardens in Nashville, Tennessee.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights is happening November 20th through January 2nd, and it's also closed on Christmas. The Rock City's Garden of Lights has been shining for 26 years. This event was put as top 20 events in the Southeast last year. The event is happening at Lookout Mountain in Tennessee.
We are online at YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
You can check us out on Facebook, WTNB, and of course at voxnews.net.
Tell your family and friends to watch each day.
You just can't get enough of VOX.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.